Hi, you guys, it's me. Yes, I'm laying down. I am so tired, but not only that. Okay, so it's day 12, and I kind of did something I shouldn't have done. So I had an appointment earlier today to finally get my nails done. Oh, Terrence Terry is the bomb. So I went and got a full set and a pedicure, and took my juice with me in a big cup. But I was sipping on it while I was getting my nails done. I knew I had to get a pedicure, so I was trying to let the juice, kind of take my time drinking the juice. And ran out of juice before my pedicure even started. So I started drinking water. And I didn't take the full gallons with me because I was like, well, I'll just go run and do that. But I ended up riding along with my friend to a few stops. So I didn't get in until maybe 6 something. Anyway, I didn't drink. Oh, I think I got here a little later than 6 because it's already 9:30. But I didn't drink anything but water up until about 4:30, 5 o'clock, because my first appointment was at 11:45. So by this time, I'm like tired and lethargic and weak. So I decide I'm going to just stop at Publix and look for Arden's Garden juice, which is a fresh juice with nothing added, just fruits and veggies. And I'm like, I'll just have one of those. Well, I get to the Publix close to where we were, and there was no Arden's Garden. So I find a juice that's supposed to be just juice with, I think the only one they had that was all juice was orange and mango. So I drink one of those small juices, like this big, right? And then about 30 minutes later, I started getting the absolute worst indigestion and heartburn ever. Like, it still hasn't passed, which is why I am laying down, because I feel um like I don't feel good at all. So I did a teaspoon of mustard, which usually helps get it away, like right away. And it did. Like, it made me feel better for a little bit. And then it came back. And now, like, it feels better, but like it just comes and goes. So I'm waiting for it to pass. I will never do that again. Okay? That was the worst choice ever. But I was so weak, and I was like, this water is not going to cut it till I get home. And it's not like I can go somewhere and buy the cleanse at the store. Um, so yeah, I have a bit of, it feels like acid reflux because it's like that burning in your throat. And then it feels like indigestion because it's like that terrible feeling of like heartburn, indigestion. So I'm praying that it's going to pass, but it's my 12th day. I came home. I did make my smooth move tea. I drank some of my lemonade, and I'm almost done with my tea now. And I'm just going to go to sleep. Um, I got up this morning. I took smooth move last night because you take it every night or when necessary. Um, and I took some last night, and it woke me up at 4 a.m. to go to the bathroom. So I got up at 4 a.m., went to the restroom, and then decided, you know what, I'm just going to go to the gym. We have our first class at our gym, Effect Fitness, is at 5:30. So I was like, I'm going to just go to the gym at 5:30. So I went to the gym at 5:30 and took a class and kicked butt. I did really good. For someone who hasn't eaten in 12 days, I did damn good. But then probably about 10 minutes before the class ended, I started kind of getting really, really weak. And so I was like, well, let me go chill. I stepped outside the class because it gets really hot in there. And I sat down and I was like, okay, let me catch my breath. Then I came back in to grab my resistance bands and put them back on. But my body was like, just go home. Like my spirit was like, just go home. So I was like, okay. So I just put my resistance bands up and grabbed my purse and went home. But I got a great workout in for the majority of the class and kept up with the class. You wouldn't have known that I hadn't eaten in 12 days for sure. So that was amazing. So I'm hoping, since I'm going to bed kind of early tonight, it's 9:30, that I will get up again at 4:30, get dressed for the gym, and go work out at 5:30. I've worked out this entire time while I've been doing the cleanse. And I know everybody's probably like, oh my God, how much weight have you lost? I'm not really sure because I didn't do the before. I think I had weighed myself at the doctor on Monday. And I think then I had lost, 8 or 9 pounds? So, or maybe even more than that. Maybe more than that. So, I'll weigh myself at the end based on what I weighed on Monday and see what that averages out to and let you guys know. But I just wanted to pop on to say, do not cheat if you don't have to cheat. I know it's hard. I know it's frustrating to not have anything but juice for X amount of days. But you have to introduce your body, you have to introduce food back to your body in a certain manner. And I did take the Master Cleanser book with me today to my appointment so I could read. I've been reading it off and on, just kind of skipping around because I've read the entire book and it's all highlighted. But it's good to go back and just make sure you're doing things correctly or what you're feeling is normal and all that good stuff. So, but in the book, it has how to reintroduce food to your body, how to introduce food back into your body. So, it definitely can't be, I don't know, certain juices. I just don't feel good. Also, since I was up so early, I think that I was just tired as well. So on top of that, having that juice, getting the indigestion, I was exhausted, or I am exhausted. So I'm going to go to sleep. I just wanted to pop on and just let you know it's day 12. I'm doing okay. I'm not going to say I'm like bouncing off the walls or whatever. Everybody keeps saying that either I'm snatched or my face is smaller. I'm losing my double chin. So that's a great thing. But most of all, I feel so much better. Another thing that I incorporated in this, I don't know if I talked to you guys about it or not, in this cleanse was, I did, a product called Black Root Tonic. I take that in the morning. It's all herbs. I mean, it is so bitter. It is very hard I just throw it back like a shot. And then I drink lemonade behind it. And that taste sits in my mouth for about 20-30 minutes. It's super bitter. And then they have what's called black flower capsules. I take those. It is an amazing herbal supplement for your endocrine system. And I've dealt with thyroid disease before, so need that. And then I take black purge tonic at night. So that's the only thing that I've pretty much been incorporating, besides I'm on medication. So I've still been taking my medication, even though that's what I wanted to tell you. So praise report. So I went to the doctor on Monday, and got my weight and got my blood pressure done, and my blood pressure was the lowest it's been in a very long time. Like, I was having issues with my blood pressure, so they put me on a second medication because it was as high as 148 or even higher. But the last I checked, that was the high one I could remember, was like 148 over 117, which is crazy high. So when they checked it on Monday, it was 117 over 79. I'm like, this thing is working between the cleanse and that tonic, because the black root tonic and the black purge tonic also helps lower blood pressure. So it's been working big time. So I'm praying to get off at least one of these blood pressure medications very soon, because that new one that I was taking, like, it was so weird. I was like, I don't want to be on two medications. That's just crazy. Like, it's just ridiculous. But I even read in the Master Cleanser book a testimonial where a guy said once he did this cleanse, I don't know if he did it for 40 days, but once his blood pressure went down, it just stayed down. Like, it didn't elevate again after that, which is awesome. I really believe in keeping up with it, like keeping up with the numbers and making sure that I'm checking it often, because it's a very silent thing. Some people will check it once, it's normal, and that's it. Your blood pressure can change from minute to minute based on your stress levels or things going on in the body. So it's important to keep an eye on that, especially as we get older. But my first encounter with high blood pressure was when I was 28 years old. They put me on medication at 28 years old. That's crazy, right? It's hereditary, but it really depends on how we eat and how we're living and our lifestyle. So you can't even blame it on that, because just because your family member had high blood pressure doesn't mean that you have to have it. It just depends on your lifestyle and how you're treating your body. Mine came, I think, from a result of stress, really bad stress. And so I've gotten off the medication before for years, and then it got high again, and then I had to go back on it. So, it's all about taking care of ourselves. And another thing is, I don't want to end this cleanse going back to eating and drinking like I was before. And when I say drinking, I mean like no sweet tea. I had stopped drinking sweet tea for years. Lately, I've had it periodically, not a lot, but still. I don't drink carbonated drinks hardly, but I had some lately. Wine, cocktails, like, I'm sorry. Like, I'm going to Mexico at the end of the month, and I do not want to really drink. Like, I want to be the change I want to see, and eat right so that I can be here for my grandbabies. And because I love them so much, and my kids, I want to be here for them. So I have to eat right. And so I just want to change the way that I eat and the way that I even see food. So while I'm going through this whole process, I'm really dealing with that part of myself. Like, I'm really dealing with, okay, Chris, you can never go back to that way of that lifestyle again. It doesn't mean you can't treat yourself, but it's like you have to find different ways of treating yourself. It can't be, crappy food, fried food, gluten. I don't touch soy. I try not to touch gluten either, but it's in everything. It holds everything together. So, like, all of that stuff, I just have to find another way to enjoy myself and treat myself without, making myself sick. Food has to be my medicine, and I have to look at it like fuel instead of looking at it like pleasure. You know what I mean? Not even pleasure. You still want to enjoy your food, even though it's healthier. You can still enjoy it, but you just can't look at it as comfort. Like, oh, I had a bad day, I want to eat something, or oh, I'm in a bad mood, I want to eat something. It has to be like, okay, I need to fuel my body because I gotta, get through this day and be productive and proactive and all that good stuff. So anyway, I know I've been on here for a very long time, but I just wanted to share that stuff with you and let you know that I'm hanging in there. Tomorrow's day 13, and I'll be over halfway there, because I am trying to do 25 days. I know I didn't want to give that away in the beginning because I'm like, I don't want to get to 10 days and be like, okay, that's it. But I'm on day 12 going on day 13, so I can share my goal with you, and hopefully I'll get up in the morning, go get it in at the gym, and kick butt, and then start with my appointments and my meetings tomorrow. So I love you guys very much. Thank you for following my journey. Thank you for watching. And if you're doing this, it really does take strength. Most of it is mental. Your body will follow. It knows what to do. It knows how to release those toxins. It knows how to get rid of it. Just always remember to give it an exit. If you're not going to the bathroom, do a smooth move tea or some type of laxative tea at night. Do that salt water flush in the morning. Do what you got to do to get it out, because it doesn't make sense for it to just be floating around your system, but it has no exit. So please take care of your body so that it can take care of you. Just know that you need a support system. You don't need people cooking and eating in your face. And if you have to separate yourself just to get through it, do what you got to do. Like, I've been in, quite a bit. I've been moving around a lot because I really don't have a choice. But at the same time, I haven't been moving as much as I usually would because of this cleanse. Like, I have to separate myself from temptation. So, yeah. I love you guys very much, and there's nothing you can do about it. I'll pop back on hopefully tomorrow. We'll see. All right.